Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Shooting It Straight with Donniec. It is I, Donnie, and with me is Loud Mike Jake and Amanda. What are you smacking the mic for? Smack it, get on the floor, smack it. No, welcome to the show, everybody. If you've been with us before, you expect us. If you haven't seen us before, you know what to expect now. Basically, it's me, Jake, and Amanda. We're going to shoot the shit. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about some current events that are going on in our lives and just in general. We're going to talk about a game that we've played a couple times, and it's always a good time, and you can play along with this, so I'm excited to see this. Hopefully, you get the answers quicker than we do, and it's called That's What It Is, and basically, it's fractured phrases, and we're going to show you a picture, and Jake's going to show us a picture. Me and Amanda are going to try and guess it. I'm going to show a picture. Jake and Amanda are going to try and guess it, and you can play at home with us, so hopefully, you hang out and you have some fun with us at home trying to play that. And, as always, I answer your few questions. Well, how do I get your questions? It's very, very simple. All you have to do is send in an email to shootingitstraightwdonniec@gmail.com. It's right there. Send it in.
It's right there.
Right there. Jake gets the questions. He asks. Me and Amanda answer right off the cuff. Jake has some time to think of an answer, so that's kind of cheap for him. But whatever. Somebody has to know what's going on during the show. And basically, I come up with an idiom at the end, and you guys have to guess and tell me where it comes from, where it originated from. So far, Amanda thinks she's 100%, and Jake wanted to be 100%, and it's a good time for all. How are you guys doing today?
Another beautiful day, honestly. It's a little hot today, I'm not going to lie, but if you spend it inside with the AC, it's not so bad.
That's not bad. It was under 105. That's a good day to me in the summer.
In Arizona, you're right.
It's not too bad out, but I spent my day going back and forth between a car mechanic, so that's fun.
Good. That's never good. I have to bring mine to a mechanic also, and we'll see how that goes. It's got a little stutter step. It's like I'm driving a clutch, and I don't know how with my automatic. It's got the little first gear, and I don't like it. It's not good, so we're going to see how that goes. But we'll see. Speaking about driving and getting cars fixed, in China, they have a bridge. Me and Dave talked about it a couple months ago when we first found out about it. The bridge, it's huge. China's going to build it. They build walls. It's a great wall. They build bridges. It's huge. Everything in China is big, except for the doorways. We'll hit our heads. Tallest bridge in China. It stands at 2,052 feet tall. Okay? Its length is 4,658 feet long. It's huge. It's huge.
Huge.
Now, would you have a problem driving over this bridge, which is over a canyon where it's just completely dropped down?
Hey, if you're going to go out with a bang, you might as well go out that way.
Right? Okay. Jake?
Depends on how long the alternate route is.
An hour. It's an hour to go around or a couple minutes to go across.
Going across. And guess what? You know what? The bridge collapses. I don't ever got to go to work again.
That's fair. You don't have to do anything ever again, I guess.
Exactly.
And if by chance you survive, ooh, that's a lot of money you're going to get.
And a great story. Imagine that story. Now, here's my question. They had to do a load test on it. So they had to put, I think it was, how many tons? 3,360 tons, because they expect with the size of the bridge that there would be that much weight on it, maxed out, give or take.
That's a lot.
They put all these trucks on there in different spots, strategically placed. This way they could check and make sure it could hold the payload. Now, I don't know who the drivers are of these trucks, You're willing to drive on the bridge. Are you willing to drive one of these trucks to make sure that the bridge can hold the weight?
There's got to be hazard pay, right?
Yeah, you one would think.
I would hope so.
Again, I mean, everything's got a price.
Everything, Jake? Everything?
He's got a price.
You heard it here first. For the right price.
I just don't know if you have enough commas in your bank account for that.
All right, so Amanda, you would do it for the right amount of money or no?
I probably wouldn't. No.
I would. I'm very daring. I'm very courageous. I do a lot of stupid crap. If you hear some of the stories that I've talked about on the show, I've done stupid crap my whole life. I don't know any better. But I don't know if I'd be willing to do this.
$1 million. They give you $1 million. All you got to do is drive that truck right over there.
Am I the first truck or the last truck?
Yeah.
$1 million per truck. Keep going until you're done.
$1 million per truck. Can I stop at a certain point? Can I just say, you know what? I'm good.
$5 million?
I'm sure they got another idiot right behind you.
20.
He's like, $1 million? All right.
I drove 20 trucks on it. It's 20 mil. I'm good. Now, I don't think they're going to offer anybody $1 million per truck to drive on there.
All I'm saying is, if the incentive is there, I'm in.
All right. I don't know if I would. I like to say yes, but I think that's the younger version of me going, ooh, money. I need it. I want it. But I don't think that at this age, I'm closer to death, and I don't need to chase it.
I'd rather jump out of an airplane actually than do that. Is that
No, we've done it. We did that for Jake's. What was it? Your 18th birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
Birthday.
I did the same thing. I did.
Kids, I swear to Christ.
Oh, I loved it. I went again. I went again last year. Yeah.
We never went again. I would go again. No, I had a really good time. And the guy was fucking with me on the way out. I was like, because the first guy jumps out and he did like 4 flips or whatever just to check and make sure it was okay for everybody. I go, oh, that would be awesome. He goes, yeah, you can't do it because we did tandem the first time. And he goes, you can't do it when you're going tandem. I'm like, all right, that sucks, whatever. And then all of a sudden we went out and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. So
that's crazy. I never did the flips. Nope.
Yeah, we did flips, and then awesome. I think we did 2. I was spinning in the middle of the air. And I just jumped out of a plane. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I think it was 2, but I'm not sure. And then it was just a free fall, and then it was cool.
I had no idea if I did flips, but the guy I was strapped to was a little weird. So
did he reach from behind and pull the emergency cord like this?
For
$1 million, you'd let him.
I think he was reaching in the front for the emergency cord.
Oh no!
And he didn't even pay him. That's the worst part.
He probably didn't even find it.
Nope, nothing. No emergency cord here.
Said you're stuck with me now. No, on the way up though, we definitely were in some little shitbox plane, and no, he's like, if you ever heard of why would you jump out of a perfectly good plane? Well, just you see the bolts falling out of this one, right? And he was dead fucking serious.
Yeah, there was a bolt missing. I don't know if they did it as a prop, but there was a bolt missing. Yep. He goes, this plane is not perfectly good, so you might as well jump out of it.
Yeah.
I was sitting behind the pilot, I remember, and my feet, because I think it was the guy right behind me, and then I was sitting there, and my feet were hitting the back of the plane. Like, that's how small of a plane it was. And I was like, holy crap.
The guy that I was tandeming with, he was literally like 6'5", giant, big, bulky dude. And then so it was me and him, and then my husband was sitting on another guy's lap. There was not enough room for us.
Yeah, no good. I mean, it was a blast though. I would do it again.
Recommend. Yeah, I'm in.
I think my daughter wants to do it for her birthday, so I might be doing it again in my 50s, jumping out of a perfectly not so good plane. Maybe the place we go, it might be a good plane. I don't know. We'll see.
If I was in a different life and didn't have kids, I would totally do that as a job.
Yeah.
100%.
I wonder if they'll let us jump by ourselves.
You have to have a certain amount of jumps beforehand.
Yeah, I think it's like 10.
I would totally. I mean, okay, we all have kids now. When I didn't have kids, I would do everything and anything. And then I had kids and I did a lot of stupid things still. but it was like a controlled stupidity. Okay. It wasn't as stupid as normal. But the more you spend going, I've got kids, I've got responsibilities, all of a sudden that whole, I wish I could do this, or I want to do this, or this and that, it starts to go away and you go, it's just not practical. Just not practical.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Even vacations are totally different. We went to Europe just in November, December, and we had the whole family with us and stuff like that. And you walk around the streets different when you have your family there. Even when I'm in New York, I walk around different if I have my kids with me.
You're on edge almost.
Well, I'm like that a lot, but I'm originally from New York, so I'm usually normally like that. So.
Yep. No, I just recently took my daughter to Paris, Belgium, Amsterdam, and
that's awesome.
I felt like I had to hold her hand the whole time because, you just never know.
That's right. That's right. Have you experienced that yet, Jake?
I mean, I just felt when we were in Europe, anyways, like I was walking around with a target on my back.
Right.
Helped a little bit, buying some clothing out there and fitting in a little bit better, but.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Just as a tourist, you're in a foreign place. That's enough to put you on edge already. So.
And what kind of clothing were you wearing, Jake?
Some guy bought me this really nice coat.
Looks something like that.
Yeah, a little bit like that.
A little bit like that. You can get the merch if you'd like. You can buy a shirt now with Jake's clothing. You know what Jake's European clothing is. You can wear it yourself. You too can wear European clothing.
All I'm saying is
in the
US.
US.
A solid fit. Okay, I looked good.
What was the weather like during November time too? Because I went during July or June, so
pretty nice.
It was.
I think it ranged between like 50s and 80s. I think it was the right around there, wasn't it?
Some days were chillier, some days were warmer.
Right.
Mostly chilly at night, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the night times were chillier, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, Jake wore the jacket. I usually wore a sweater or a sweatshirt and sometimes a jacket and stuff like that. So it was definitely getting the temperature dropped at night there. So, but during the day, it was just a t-shirt or a long sleeve shirt. Usually, you were good.
Okay.
No, I love that jacket though, and then I tried to find some time to wear it when I came back to Arizona, but
it's Arizona.
Yeah, I wore it every day out there, and now I can't find a single day where it's reasonable to wear it.
I know. I have the same problem with all my leather jackets. I have like 3 or 4 different leather jackets, and I can't wear any of them usually.
You just need to intentionally plan another trip where it's in a cold place.
There we go. It's either going to be a beach or somewhere cold. Nothing in the middle.
Hopefully I'll go to Japan at the end of the year, so
that'd be nice.
Oh, you better tell me all about that because I've been wanting to go.
Absolutely.
100%.
Take lots of pictures. We'll post them.
I don't know if I can give you any more fuel for your little AI machine over there.
I don't know what you're talking about. What AI machine are you talking about? That is a spitting image of you.
The world may never know. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Well, listen, you can buy the merch if anybody's interested. You can buy the Jake, which is what it's titled. I have it. You can buy T-shirts, you can buy mugs. You got a whole bunch of different stuff. So if you want to bed to the bone, monkeying around, out of this world, scan me's, I got a whole bunch of stuff going. If you're interested, by all means, go to tpublic.com and check it out and see what you can find there. Also, Amanda, you were getting ready to tell us something before the show about flying. Speaking of going all over the world and everything else, what do you got going on with this flying scenario?
So my son has expressed a lot of interest in wanting to learn how to fly a plane. He loves engineering. He loves doing STEM stuff. And so I ended up looking online and found out about, it's called a Young Eagles program. They're all over the valley in Arizona, and it's free from kids ages 8 to 17 to where they can learn to fly and fly with pilots. So they have like 5 flights a year, like 5 to 6 weeks in advance. They'll open up their site and you can book it in there for them. And then they also have these scholarships to where you apply for it and you essentially get your flight school paid for. And then they also offer adult ones twice a year to where adults can go and also learn how to fly planes with pilots for free.
Say less.
I'm glad you mentioned the adults part because I was definitely very interested in going and standing in the kids line.
I haven't even told my son yet.
I'm 17.
Right.
But no, I mean, you could even still go as an adult. They didn't say you couldn't. You couldn't apply for the scholarship. So hey, you want to go be a pilot now? You can go get your flight school paid for.
That's awesome.
And even then, 13,000. That's not even that bad.
Yeah, for what it is, really not.
When you go get your commercial license, and commercial pilots are making like six figures, like good 6 figures.
Yep. Jake took a flight one time. With my father-in-law, he used to fly for Continental, and they had to bring a plane. I think it was to Texas, from Newark to Texas.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we had to go pick it up in Seattle and fly it back to Jersey. I think.
Is that what it was? I forget where and when, but okay. But it was the pilot, my father-in-law. The co-pilot,
Jeff.
It was Jeff. Okay, Jeff. It was Jake, and then Jeff's son.
Jeff.
And that was it in the whole plane.
Yeah, it was Jeff and Jake and Rob.
4 people in the whole plane.
It was a 777 too, so
it was a huge plane. And Jake, what'd you do during the whole flight?
I learned how to play blackjack.
Oh my god!
I also got to fly the plane, which was pretty cool. But
I bet
once again, learning to gamble and bet and everything else, just teaching them the right way.
Teaching me young.
You can make good money being a gambler if you do it right.
If you do it right, there's limitations. That's right. All right, we got some questions. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Yeah, we're in the shooting range. All
right. Shoot. Number 1.
Where is my... Oh.
Nice. Wait, hold on. Let me get my gun.
Never aim at anything. Oh, look at that 22. Bringing out the 22s.
22. You made a 50 cal. Come on.
That's right. That's what I meant.
All right. Question number 1. If you had the power to eliminate one everyday annoyance from humanity, but it also meant one random person would mysteriously vanish, would you still do it? And what annoyance would you get rid of?
See, I'm one of those guys that thinks karma's a bitch and it's going to come back and haunt me because it's one random or mysterious vanished person. My thinking is, it's going to be me. You're going to be, let's get rid of this thing, and then all of a sudden, I'm gone. Wouldn't that be some shit?
Somebody you care about, I'm like, all right, yeah, no more getting your belt loop caught on the door when you walk past it. And then my mom disappears.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, is it worth it for that annoyance? I don't know if it is.
I mean, what annoyance might be worth it? What's your first thought on what you're getting rid of?
To be honest, I don't even know. I mean,
you know what it would be for me?
What's that?
It would be people that drive in the left-hand lane that go slow.
It would drove me crazy. So much. I was thinking of last week's show. If you haven't seen last week's show, check it out. We talk about it.
Can we just get rid of slow drivers in general? I don't care what lane you're in at this point. Stop driving slow in front of me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's no need for it. But I mean, if you are going to drive slow, at least be in the right lane, doing the right speed limit, or at least really close.
You can at least go 5 over.
Yeah, well, I'm allegedly. We have to say allegedly on the show, just to be on the safe side. They can't sue us now.
That reminds me the whole slow driving thing. I had probably a Uber driver from hell. I'm not gonna lie. He was driving 35 down the 101.
No,
far left lane, and we're on our way to a show. Yeah, on the highway.
Get off the next exit.
Oh my
god! He was an
God.
Asian guy, and he didn't speak very well. and didn't drive very well.
Now. No more.
Well, regardless, have you ever seen that Family Guy reference where it's an Asian lady in the far left lane? She turns her left blinker on. She says, "I turn now. Good luck, everybody else." I lived that experience in real time. Dude, 35 miles per hour. We were like, dude, you're missing our exit. Just cuts the wheel. 3 lanes over, hops on the exit.
God.
Yeah.
No.
You know, usually you'd be sitting like this as like they're going really fast. I'd be sitting like that because it's going so slow and all these people are like whizzing right by you.
I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to sit in that car. I would be like, buddy, you need to pull. I need another guy. I can't do this. I can't do this. I couldn't put up with that. That would drive me. Oh my God, that would drive me crazy. 35 miles an hour. Get the fuck out of the way. Get out of here. Let me drive.
Oh, he's going so slow. You just get out, run next to his car.
Yeah, knock on the window. Just speed up a little.
Please. All right, let's get to question number 2. What was the absolute worst decision you've ever made that, against all odds, somehow didn't completely ruin your life?
Worst decision I've ever made. I became an electrician. No. Fuck Ron Jeremy. Let's see. Worst decision. Moving to Arizona. To Arizona, because that was very difficult. It was so difficult on so many levels. One, leaving my family. I have we have so much family in New York and New Jersey and everything else. To leave them was gut wrenching. But since we've been out here, I think everybody's done pretty well. I started my own company now. Like, I'm doing a podcast. Like, the house is nice. Things are going good. I just wish I could visit more often. But outside that, I think that would probably be the toughest or worst decision that I ever had to make.
Well, good to know it didn't ruin your life.
Nope, didn't ruin it. Just changed it drastically. And then I had to...
course.
Yeah, totally different course. And then I had to learn not to use sarcasm or make fun of people's mothers because they're very sensitive out here. Holy shit. Oh, my God. I don't know. Listen, when I'm
a different crowd.
A mother, I don't know her. I'm just your balls.
Yeah, people are a little too sensitive. I won't lie.
Oh, I miss sarcasm.
When I meet somebody with sarcasm, we become best friends instantly.
Exactly. That's why Amanda made it to the show. Your mother said, I know somebody's who's got some sarcastic wit to her. I go, bring her on.
All right, question number... Oh, you got more for me?
Oh, no, go ahead.
All right, question number 3. Have you ever met a celebrity, and did they give you any advice?
Is Ron Jeremy a celebrity?
I would say so.
Who even is Ron Jeremy?
In certain groups, I guess.
All right. I mean, I don't know. I've talked about this story before on the show already. I'll go. Ron Jeremy is one of the original men in the XXX porn world. And it's a short Jewish guy with a humongous cock like the guy from last week.
I forgot about that guy already.
So, Ron, before I became an electrician, I was on the fence becoming a porn star or an electrician. That was my toss-up. It's a legit thing. Like, I was really doing pros and cons of each and everything else. I had an opportunity to move to California and move in with a female porn star and her husband, who was a producer, and start making movies. So I was on the fence about it. And then as I was contemplating this, Ron Jeremy ended up coming to one of the gentlemen's clubs that I used to bounce at. So I got to meet Ron Jeremy. So I walked up to him and I was very excited to meet him. I mean, this guy's in that industry is one of the greats. So Ron, it's such a pleasure to meet you. I can't believe it. All these beautiful women want to have sex with you. It's got to feel incredible. It's this, that, the other. Like diarrhea of the mouth, I'm sure, for a minute. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what's it like? Like, what's it like? And I'm shaking his hand. And as I'm shaking his hand, he looks up at me and he goes, it's just a job, kid. It's just a job. And I remember in that moment, my heart breaking. Sex is just a job? My mouth drops. And I just keep shaking his hand like...
Dream crushed.
Okay, thank you. Nice meeting you.
I just cannot imagine this ever being part of your life experience.
Yeah, this is my life. Like, the more you watch, the more you learn about me, the more you'll see how crazy this world is for me. And I walked away going, I never want sex to be a job. Like, that's terrible. So I became an electrician. And now every once in a while, as I'm working and I'm sweating and I'm in an attic and it's 106 degrees outside, it's 128 in the attic, whatever, every once in a while you just hear me yell, fuck Ron Jeremy. No. I would have to say that's probably the advice I got from Ron Jeremy.
Went the wrong route.
For you, Ron. Make it even bigger.
Ron Jeremy size.
Yeah, let's make it Ron Jeremy size.
No, we're making it shower guy size.
Or shower guy size. I don't know who's bigger. I don't know. I'm not. It depends on who's measuring and where from.
I can't see the floor anymore.
All right, you ready for what it is?
That's what it is.
All right. Now, Jake, you're going to start, so you can bring it in first, and then afterwards I'll go, and then we'll keep going back and forth.
All right, number 1 here for you.
I fell. Echoing fell. Amanda, you can just blurt out anything
you know whenever you'd like. How many guesses are we giving away here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 I fells. I fell 6 feet under. I fell 7. No. I fell for it 7 times.
Nope. Damn it. Seems like you're going to fall for this one at least 7 times, though.
It makes me think of the Stairway to Heaven. I don't know, the way it's like
ascending. Okay. Yeah. I fell closer. I fell down.
No.
All right, give us 1 hint.
You were approaching
the answer with I fell down.
No, you were approaching the answer with the stairway.
The stairway.
You were focused on how it's built, and I think that'll help you get in the right direction there.
I fell diamond. Not diamond, triangle.
There's also a very, very key component that you are just
missing.
It's going right over your head. It was going to land on your head, but then it got blinded.
I fell.
It was going to land on your head, and then you got blinded?
That's just him saying I'm bald and there's glare.
Yeah. Okay.
That's him busting my balls. I don't know.
Aha, stumper on round 1. I like it.
Let
me know when you're ready for the answer.
One more hint.
One more hint. Okay, so the word you're reading is the answer, but not the way you're reading it.
Lefty backwards.
Nope. keep saying what you were saying and tell me what it sounds like.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, there you go.
That was it. That's the right answer. Eiffel Tower.
Yep. Eiffel Tower.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, I'm not going to give myself cheering for that or anything.
Yeah, you better not.
that was
I had to hold your hand to the answer.
Exactly.
I thought that was an easy one.
All right, you ready for this one?
Let's do it.
All right.
Out in the crowd.
Close.
Out above the crowd.
Nope.
Is there there's other words for this, and we're just trying to figure out the word? Is that what that is?
You got to catch the phrase. It's the fractured phrase. You're picking up on the fractured phrase. So just like the Eiffel Tower, it was the Eiffel Tower with those. With this, it'll be a phrase.
Okay.
Crowding out, no. Crowding out, no. Out. It's not okay.
What do you got? Viewers at home, I hope you guys are playing along. Let us know how you do. Send in your answers if you got some.
Crowd.
Okay, give us a hint.
I don't have a lot of hints on these. I just which way is out? Like
out is up.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have good hints.
Crap.
All right, you ready?
I really feel like I'm so close.
You're very close.
Yeah, I'm stumped on this one.
Stand out in the crowd.
Stand out in the crowd. All right.
So you're right there.
I'm not happy about it.
All right.
All right. Well, let's see you try to get this one.
Century. Without the C, I see century. See you in a century?
Nope.
See. I can't see the century. I can't see. No C. I have a feeling it has something to do with no C.
I'm thinking more of entry.
No.
Long time no see.
Oh.
Good job.
Yes.
All right.
How you going?
And you couldn't get Eiffel Tower?
I couldn't get. Long time no see. I got them. All right. There you go. Anything? Nothing? Nothing comes to mind. Nothing at all.
Okay, well, law on is the first thing that comes to mind, if you were wondering.
Okay.
Law space on after law before on.
Yeah, nothing like starts spinning in my mind. The gears aren't going for that.
Okay.
No wall.
No wall. It's going to be huge. It's going to be going to build it. It's going to be huge. It's going to be the greatest wall of all time. We're not going to build it. It's a no wall.
No wall.
No wall. No, we're not going to do a wall. No wall. No wall. It's not going to be big. It's going to be small. It's not great. It's little. It's all right.
Law then on? No. On then law?
Where'd you even get this from?
That's a game, isn't it?
This is what Dave used to say every time I pulled one up, too. He's like, this is bullshit. All right, it's law and on. That'll be your hint. Those are the two words you need to focus on.
Law and on.
Well, not end.
So you're telling me the two words right in front of me are the ones I got to focus on? Your fucking hints are fantastic, bud.
Law on.
Where's the on?
After law.
At the end.
Which side?
The right.
Anything? Nothing?
Right on.
No. All right.
Right on, law. Yeah.
All right. You're done. On the right side of the law.
All right, that was stupid.
I like that better than the last one.
I actually like
on the
the
right
other
side
one
of the
better.
law is a decent one.
Right side of the law. Okay, go ahead, Jake. Travel overseas.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh my God. You're so good at this.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Travel overseas.
Okay.
I try to keep them on brand with the everything else we've been talking on the episode.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Just take a drink while you guys contemplate. Talk amongst yourselves.
Double space case.
Cassette. Cassette.
Casse.
Oh.
Double. It's got to be double something.
It's not double of something. I'll help you.
Really?
Yeah. Yep, it's not double of something.
Yeah, that hurt me a little bit. Now I'm lost.
All right. You want your hint?
Yeah.
The first case has an opening in it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Open and close case?
Very close, yes. Very, very close.
Open
if you were
shut.
detect, what's that?
Open and shut.
That's a good guess.
Open and shut case. That's
there we go.
Open and
Got
shut.
one.
Yes.
Got
All right, I'll give you a little cheat. There you go. There you go, Jake. A little something for you. Open and shut case. Very good. All right, what's the next one? Come on, Amanda. This one's you. This one's all you, Amanda. What goes up must come down.
I thought I got some decent ones when I picked Eiffel Tower, but you just nailed all the rest of them within a second. I hate it here.
Boom!
What goes up must come down.
I don't know if you noticed, Jake, but
you've just been stomping us on these.
Now I see why you wanted to play this game this week.
You could have picked any of them.
Look, I know the skill level now, and next time we play, you're not going to have such a good time, okay?
I'm sure of it. I am sure of it.
Gotta make it more difficult for him.
Better queue up here.
I can't wait. Next time it's going to be brutal. I'm going to get nothing next time.
I'm definitely not winning next time then.
I'll try and find some gimmies for Amanda. I had to do that with Dave too. I had to get him to some beginner ones to get him stepped up and to get him going. So
you gotta get the gears going.
Right. We'll have 3 different
Warm
ones.
him up.
Maybe Amanda, what we'll do is I'll pick yours. Jake, you can pick mine, and we'll just rotate. I don't know. I forget who's picking, but we'll rotate it so it all works out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys ready for the idiom?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Today's idiom is one for the road. Now, Jake, you bartend.
Yeah, I was about to say this has got to be something to do with taking a beer to go. It had to have been a normal thing at one point.
But that's the saying now means you have one more beer and then you hit the road. Mm-hmm. One for the road, which hopefully you're not driving. But
let's say when I hear for the road, I'm thinking you're drinking a beer on the road.
Okay, so where does it come from? Where does one for the road originate from?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it, just my opinion, comes from like people traveling that stop in little towns and like back in the day.
Back in the day. When I was a kid.
And you have these small little town folk and they're like, oh, you're here, take one on the road with you while you go.
Okay. Okay. It's not a bad guess. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's not a bad guess. Let's see if regardless, Amanda's still going to think she's 100%, so it's good. Jake, where are you at with one for the road?
So she was pretty close to what I was thinking, but I almost want to go just, no, I'm not even going to say that out loud. It's stupid. I'm going to save myself the humility and nope.
Damn it. We were that close to hearing how stupid and how easily they can go gay for $1 million, just like that, all in one episode.
This is idiom of the week or idiot of the week.
It's idioms with idiots.
There you go. No, I did almost want to say it had something to do with more so when they were building roads. But I don't think that train of thought was leading anywhere important. So.
Okay, because that's not a bad one either, because whenever they put a ship in the water, they break a bottle. on the ship. So that's not a bad guess either. Not that you even
because I totally knew that.
I know exactly. That's why I kind of helped you a little bit there, buddy. That's what that's what your dad does. You're welcome.
Cool.
All right, so one for the road. You want to know who was the closest?
Yeah.
Neither one of you. Perfect.
Damn it.
So
wah, wah, wah.
The closest thing we had. Well, I'll get. You want the horn? Well, wrong one. I'm sorry. That was the wrong one. I hit the wrong one. This is the one. In the 1600s. So back in the day.
Wait. I was kind of close there.
Yeah, you nailed it. You got it. 100%. In London, there was a Tebben Hill. And what would happen is when a man was sentenced to death row, on the way to death row, they would pass a tavern. And said tavern would always give the gentleman the last beer. They would allow him to go in, grab a beer, and he had one for the road. And then he went and died. So on death row is where one for the road actually comes from. It's your last drink, one for the road, right before you go for the death penalty.
Oh, I'm willing to bet that's where it came from because I work the prisons. And so there's people who are on death row and they get their last meal.
Uh-huh.
I never thought about that, but can they get a beer with their last meal?
They can have whatever they want. And if
that's why you should always, if I'm ever in jail, you don't have to use this as a question, I would go with an all-you-can-eat buffet.
They literally have it on the website. You can see the people that have already passed away, and you can see what their last meal choice was. Pretty cool.
Yeah. That should be the next one. We'll do a survey and see what the top foods were.
100%.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us and spending some time with us. Check us out on our socials. We've got a bunch of socials. Socials. I'm having a hard time today.
How many she-shells down by the she-shells?
How many she-shells does Shelly shell? She-shells so many. Check us out on our socials. Also, go grab the Jake whenever you get the chance. And, as always, send in your questions to shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com so you can find out what WC really thinks about shooting it straight with you. Until next week, guys, have a great week.
Have a good one.
See you later.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Moses supposes his toes is a rose, but Moses supposes a rose leaf. For nobody's toes can be roses, as Moses supposes his toes to be. That I can say, but no, too hard. Have a good week.